All right, so this is mantu. Tell me about mantu, please.
Yeah, so this is similar in construction to ashak, but this is gonna be filled with beef.
We don't just go to a community and then tell you about them and then leave and rinse and repeat in the next one. Each community, though we do hopefully let you get to know that community and its food, also is trying to address some facet of the immigration puzzle that is very big and large and so important to this country in particular. And so, it was always important, even in season one, but we also wanted there to be a balance across the season through the episodes. That was a big motivation for creating Taste the Nation in the first place. How important it is to be inclusive about food and to have diverse palates and perspectives in food at the table, literally and figuratively.
So what is the quintessential dish of Puerto Rican cuisine?
I feel like we don't talk enough about pasteles.
Pastas? Okay, tell me why.
This moment in our civilization is when there's more migration than ever before in our history. And I think that's interesting. Whenever two cultures commingle, it produces a lot of beautiful things, art, literature, music, food, all of it. And so I created this show so that I could demonstrate and give evidence as to why I vote the way I do, and as to why I believe in immigration as a very strong force in this country, because it has been a very strong force. Obviously, I'm bringing my own perspective to it. I'm an immigrant. It's no secret where my politics lie. But I want to be balanced, both for the credibility of the show and for me personally. I want to be fair and accurate. And I hope that by showing just individuals going about their lives and not talking in generalities, but just on a human level, sharing who these people are and letting them tell their own stories will open the minds of people who, again, don't necessarily vote like I do or think like I do.
And so you spent 5 or 6 years in Thailand in basically a refugee camp.
Like no food.
The show is specifically created. It's an answer, especially the Cambodian episode, to people who think that immigrants are just a drain on our economy. And I think we've become so polarized in this country that we've stopped listening to each other. I mean, there were always people who were conservative and people who were liberal, but we still went out to dinner together. We still, played golf or took our children to the same parks. And, we've just become so separated. And I think the pandemic exacerbated that.
My mother-in-law, she used to say, clean the side of your pot.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Are you kidding me?
That's the taste.
That's the umami. That's where the juicy stuff is, right?
Yes, that's the taste.
People don't realize how regional this country is. And so having the city be an active character in the competition and in each of the challenges is a big part of why I think, the show continues to feel fresh. I think our producers that you never see on camera also do a great job of reinventing our challenges to make them feel fun and exciting, challenging, but also something that the audience at home who can't taste the food like we do can also buy into and sort of not just be a spectator, but have a vested interest in.